Hey Soul Fam, how's it going? I'm super excited because I have my deck in my hands. I've got my deck. I did a video yesterday, and here's mine. This is my personal copy. I keep my personal little sachet with a crystal in it to keep my cards clear and blessed. And I have 4 special cards. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I haven't looked at my cards, but I just got a peek. I keep this in a in this box right on my desk because I like to have my cards upright. And since it's my deck, it's in a place of honor. And I've got my magnifying glasses so I don't have to use a magnifying glass. So funny. And I got my bag, my special bag, because I like to carry. I did this way, and Zoe and I did this way. She's my artist. That's incredible. Because that's how I like to carry my decks. When I leave and I go somewhere, if I'm called to do a private reading, I need to take several different decks with me. These are bags that Zoe makes. I'll put her link below this. This is the Empress. She did this one for me. And this is the Empress. So I've got several of them actually. And I fill these bags with the decks that I want to take with me. Here's another one, which is the Lovers. And anyway, so my personal one is right here. So now I can add my deck to when I travel. So it also comes with 4 special cards, which are stickers. And I put my stickers on my car, on my cat's backpack. I've got them everywhere. So what I want to do is I'm going to do a collective reading for one of the cards in the deck for all of us. There's going to be messages for everybody. And then I'm going to do a pick-a-card, 4 different cards, because I chose 4 because 4 represents stability, but it also represents there are angels all around you protecting, guiding, and loving you. There's no reason for fear. So 4 is important. 4, all 4 corners on the ground is safety, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, everything, right? So the items that we're going to choose from are the Sodalite stone, which says success. Sodalite is the best friend stone. I consider this is my stone. It's one of my stones, but I resonate with it. My spiritual twin in my mind is the royal, the lapis lazuli, and I am the jeans. I am the jeans. You can dress jeans up with a really nice top and be very sexy with pearls and high-heeled shoes, or you can just do flip-flops and a little boho top and be very comfortable and casual because I can fit in wherever I go. I'm a chameleon. This is a very cool stone. Sodalite, think about it. It's calming, cooling, friendship. Anything to do with the color blue is communication, Archangel Michael, so protection. But this is telling you it's bringing you success as well. So there's that one. Then we have Citrine, which is protection. But Citrine is like the sun. Citrine turns whatever negative, sad, upsetting energy there is, and it turns into optimism and joy. And it's about money too. It's a creative stone. This is the solar plexus. I am worthy, but it's also got a little orange in it, so it's connected to the sacral chakra, which is creativity. So self-worth, creativity. I am protected. I am safe. I am worthy. I am valuable. And then there is rose quartz. Blessed be. Rose quartz is the soulmate stone. It's the greatest love stone there is. So self-love, love for others, love for the animals, love all the way. And then the last one is peace, which is rutilated quartz. And is it rutilated quartz or is it crystal quartz? No, it's clear crystal quartz. Clear crystal quartz. So clear crystal quartz is an amplifying crystal. And wherever you put this one, it will amplify the properties of the other crystals next to it. You put your intentions on crystal quartz, and the intention is peace. I choose peace. This is amazing. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these 4 little cards because when I started to record this and I got a work call, so I had to take it quickly, and it stops the recording and it kind of messes me up. So I had these cards shuffled. I don't know what they all are. I did get a peek of one just now. I'm kind of excited because she's literally me, so that's why she would be in my first 4 personal cards. It's very telling, actually. So when I do a reading for you guys, we can do it like this as well, right? I use a lot of different decks, a lot of different sources, music, animal messengers, but we will choose your 4 different cards that represent you. Oh, I like that. And they change all the time, of course. They change all the time because we're changing all the time. So when I first started this reading, I was doing a cat card. But then when I had to take the call, and I shuffled the cards away, and what came out was the panther. So I've graduated from a domestic cat to a panther. So we're taking the message for panther, which is interesting. I really like the cat message, but panther is what it's going to be. Okay, so for the 4. For those who chose going to do it. I don't know if we're in order or not. Success, the Sodalite stone. Ha! This is my card. It's who I am. This is Artemis. Okay, so Artemis. Oh, well, this is interesting. So they're going to have me intuitively read, but I'm going to give you the message. So Artemis is the hunter. She is the protector of the forest. So she hunts and she protects those animals. She takes care of the land. But when I look at this message, here she is right here. Okay, I'm going to do it so I have all the messages. When I read them intuitively, and then I have a message specifically. So when I look at her, I say, she's either saying, you need to pull your arrow back, get focused on what it is that you're after, and take your shot, and then allow. What I also see in front is maybe you have taken your shot and it has brought in what you've been asking for, which this is the divine masculine. This is divine feminine. Have you merged yourselves? You've recognized your own self-worth, says the cardinal. And you took your shot and you brought yourself together. A year ago, Spirit gave me an audio message that I misunderstood. They said you were approaching unification. And I thought that meant my spiritual twin and I were finally going to come back together. But it was me. I was coming together. My divine masculine and divine feminine had merged. So that may be your message. Next message, which is the message in the deck that you will get. Artemis, the defender of the animals, comes forward to urge you to speak up for the animals and protect their homes. She has a close kinship with the wild ones. She is the guardian of many inhabitants that live within the caves, creekside, trees, bushes, and hollows. Do your part to keep our earth clean, safe, and a beautiful space for the animals who rely on clear water in the rivers, lakes, and oceans. When you go into these sacred spaces, do not leave behind a trace of having been there. And if you see trash, please pick it up. We are guardians of this world and the animals that reside upon it. If they were to die off, we would follow closely. Please respect the lives of all animals. Do not release balloons into the air for your parties. Unsuspecting animals will consume them and will kill them. Please refrain from setting off fireworks. It frightens and confuses the animals and kills many of them. Respect the natural world and take pride in being a part of keeping it safe. So that's your message. This is going to take longer than I thought. I wasn't actually thinking because I'm giving you 5 messages. If I get a phone call, I'm going to have to do this in sections. Because the next one, for those who chose rose quartz, which is blessed be, we have the bear. So the bear, I'll show you his picture in a second. Here he is. All right. I should have done this. I didn't know what I was doing. Somebody's saying I didn't know what I was doing. Somebody's been in their cave. They've been hibernating, and they've come out into the freshness. Taking a sniff. They got a little weight on their body, so they've been conserving their energy inside, living off of what they have. So I'm gonna segue into the message. Bear has just come out of his hermit's cave of hibernation. While in there, he or she learned so much about him or herself and his or her desires, about his or her purpose. Sitting now amongst the glowing white-barked birch trees of the forest, he sees all the eyes staring back at him. Are you ready now? Which direction are you going to go? You know we are all here as sentinels, holding hands under the forest in support of you. If you need us, we are here. You will hear our whispers as the wind moves through our leaves. He knows this. He feels safe and held still within the hands joined together underneath the forest floor. Such wisdom trees hold. Oh, but the air smells sweet, Bear says. Time to look for some berries. Go down to the river, maybe catch some fish and have a fresh bath. What a beautiful day. I've got the world in front of me. Anything can happen. The possibilities are endless, and everything is possible. We all need to become a hermit for a time, but then it's time to leave the safety of our caves, venture out, share the knowledge we have gleaned, and live. Time to come out of your hermit's cave. It's safe to do so. Blessed be. All right, protection. Mother Gaia. All right, Mother Gaia. For those who chose Citrine and Mother Gaia. You guys are getting a lot of cards. 5, significant changes occurring in your life. Always for the better. Good idea to call upon Spirit for help with these changes. If I could help you win a private reading, my email address is Sherricolumbus@yahoo.com. SHERRICOLUMBUS. My email address is that is my email address. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. And I would be honored to help you if you'd like to purchase one of my first edition decks, Zoe and my first edition decks. Then I would be honored, and you will love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. So let's just look at Mother Gaia. So if you read the card, which is the first thing I do when I get a card, I see the horse in front, way a long distance from the grandmother. The grandmother to me is here. So I'm looking at Thunder Mountain. I don't know what your sacred space is, but grandmother is Thunder Mountain to me. That horse is in the distance. That is forward movement. Someone's coming from a distance. They're out on the land. I see 3 grazing deer. 2 of them are young, and one is either a mother or a father. So there's a family unit, a compound in the center, and then there is the mountain, and the mountain at the base, her hands are the twin souls. So she is, wow. So I can be looking at it in two different ways. I'm looking at it from, if I'm literally looking at it, Thunder Mountain is behind me, which is the grandmother. The twin souls are here, and then the land is in front of it. So I know where this land is here. I can look at it in a different way. I can be looking at it from a different direction. There's a lot of energy moving around the mountains. It's telling you, right? That's a sacred power place. Look at all the energy moving around the grandmother. There's so many vortexes spinning around and around. I am in Sedona, so perhaps it's time for you to go on a journey to a sacred power place like Sedona. All right, you'll be protected as you go along your way. You're protected on your journey. She is protecting as well. All right, so here's the message from the grandmother. Slow down and allow yourself to be enchanted by the beauty of a natural walk in her forests, run in her beaches, climb her glorious mountains, see the love and beauty that surrounds you, feel the glow of the sun and earth beneath your feet. When the fire in the sky slowly fades into inky blackness, gaze up at the twinkling stars and feel the evening breeze caress your face. Are you thinking of someone? Simply connect with them energetically and see them surrounded in your loving light and blessings. A friend of ours in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, Rob Atwood, passed away a couple days ago. He was one of the music community. Amazing person, father, son, brother, friend. And I've got a lot of friends right now that are hurting. I was not as close to him as all of they were, but I'm thinking right now, the one I'm thinking of is my friend Greg. He played the bass in the band, Die Dirty Deuce. They're freaking amazing. I've shared their music and I'll share more. So I'm thinking of the family, the friends, the loved ones that are going through this tragic time right now. This is very, very difficult, and we ask for a healing. And so here Mother Mary, Mother Goddess, Mother Grandmother, Mother Empress, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia comes forward and sends out her healing, loving energy. And perhaps I called Greg, and he wasn't able to talk. He said, I'm out in the backwoods. And I said, and not much reception. And I said, well, then I hope you're out. What a wonderful place to be. I hope you're out there going after healing, because this is what is going to happen for you there. So when the fire in the sky slowly fades into inky blackness, gaze up at the twinkling stars and feel the evening breeze across your face. Are you thinking of someone? Simply connect with them energetically and see them surrounded in your loving light and blessings. Feel the energy of that expression yourself and leave them with that. That is all. Go on now. Observe nature and her changing seasons, from tightly woven buds unwinding into full lush green leaves, then once again as they turn to crispy golden leaves. A bright pink and orange sunrise, fresh dewy blankets of moisture covering the morning ground. Revel in the pounding waves of the salty ocean. Take in the beautiful simplicity of brilliant blades of green grass. Marvel at the mystery of a double rainbow. Be moved by a sweet and shy smile and a kind and compassionate gesture. True sincerity and love. In spite of the chaotic, sometimes frightening aspects of our world, there is good to be found everywhere. This truly is an amazing place, is it not? Life itself is amazing. The golden warmth of our sun that brings everything to life. The fact that we die and are reborn many times throughout our lifetimes as we grow and change is pretty incredible. Love this planet and the vastly unique variety of animals upon it. Thank you, Mother Gaia. I have so many messages from this. I'm just going to give you a few because we've got a couple more cards. The message was, I'm connecting with the ones that are hurting, and I was connecting with my friend Greg, and I sent my love, and I see him wrapped in loving. I thought of him being wrapped in loving light and healing energy. I thought of my friend Rob's son. I thought of them all, and I sent it there, and then I'm leaving it there. I'm not going to stay in that place of sadness. I'm not going to stay in that place of heaviness because it doesn't help me. I need to go out also and continue forward, and we all do. And then the message at the bottom says that we are born and die many times in our lifetimes. We do. Every single morning we get a chance to wake up and be different than who we are. We get to make changes. We get to evolve and expand and grow. Now our friend Rob passed out from this world into the physical, out of the physical into the astral. I literally saw him the night that he passed. I was there in my dream. I didn't know it was him until the morning when I got a message. And he was on the other side smiling. And I've got to tell you that when they pass into the spirit world, they are not sad. That sadness is not with them. That heaviness is not with them. They do not want us to be sad. They do not cry for us. They love us. They send us loving, healing energy. That's what comes from them. They send you protection. They want to change that heaviness into joy, happiness, and optimism. So also the message is there a habit? Is there a pattern? Or is there something that you need to let go of that needs to die from your life so that you can be reborn in a more positive, more healthy, inspiring way? All right. I got emotional because I don't even remember channeling this message, and it totally moved me. I love this deck, man. I'm telling you, this deck is powerful. All right, the last message that we have is the peace be with us. Peace be with all of us right now. And let's connect it with all of the other crystals. I call us the crystal cats. Let's connect this with all the other crystals and amplify the energy of success, of protection, of growth, of love, of harmony, of communication, of peace, all the things, of health, of healing. Amplify that. So the card that came for you, I believe that this is Chamuel. So what I see first here is release that. Release that one. Release whatever it is. The peace will go with you. The angels are releasing someone. This is someone transforming. This is our friend Rob. We go in love. Fly high, brother. That's the first message I see today in this deck, because this is what's mattering. What matters to me. So mattering, I heard nattering. So somebody may be going over and over and over something, regretting something to do with this. And my message is, don't do that. That doesn't help anything or anyone. This one has been released from their physical pain in their body, and love goes with them. And they have wings to fly above us all. They're connected to us still. Have you heard of lovey-dovey? When that comes to mind, I am there. I am the Archangel Chamuel, and my specialty is unconditionally intense love and compassion. I am here to help you expand your heart and soul, bring healing to soulmate unions. Sometimes I teach through tough love. Challenges are not taken from you, but I will help you maneuver through the different obstacles that are required on your path in order for you to grow and expand. Please ask me to help you, for I am bound by your free will. I want nothing more than for you to feel in harmony and at peace. When you are feeling tender, I will protect you from harmful energies and influences. I share a sacred duty with Archangel Michael as a great protector. I am pure infinite love in angelic form. I see your tears fall, and I feel your heart is calling, what your heart is calling for. I want that for you. Please follow the guidance that you receive through your intuition and your feelings, and then allow me to step in to help you. You must not do it all alone. You must understand and believe that you are deserving of a divine love, because you are. My job is to help clear your mind and heart of negative thoughts and feelings that would block such a love from coming to you. One of the very important parts that you must participate in is self-love. You cannot love another if you do not truly love yourself first. What and whomever you love must feel free. This is something you must understand. You do not control love. You allow it. I am a specialist in peaceful relationships. This includes work relationships as well. Call upon me when you're looking for a new job or to improve the conditions you work under. You must trust me. I will not lead you astray. And how amazing that the angel of peace was given the crystal of peace. No coincidences. All right. So the card that is my card that graduated from the cat to the Black Panther. When I first see the Black Panther, I see this one very relaxed in their atmosphere, observing, calm, introspective, thinking, allowing, watching, waiting, listening. This one does well in a forest setting, in a jungle setting. This one needs to be around lush greenery. Matters. This one is very balanced. Might be a little stubborn. Might be a little self-protective. Has been removed themselves from others. Up in that tree. I'm talking about me. And when I rhyme, I'm definitely channeling. So yes, a little self-protective, a bit of a loner, a little bit stubborn because I am an Aries. I read me. I see me. I know what I need to work on. And once you've been hurt so many times, you want to put a shield around your heart. It's hard to open up. Healing needs to take place, and so you retreat into a place like this. The ferns, forest is my place. That's my healing space. Okay. Such calm, peaceful energy exudes from you, my sleek friend. I see the slight twitch of your tail as you lounge so languidly on your lofty perch. You like to play, don't you? But when you want to play. Otherwise, you're quite at home in your solitude. Confident and unfazed by any drama that surrounds you, your eyes half close as you enter the dream realm. You're comfortable on the astral plane. Sliding in and out of time and dimensions is play for you. What secrets have you discovered while on your journeys? Will you share your wisdom? Oh yes, I am here to teach you the power of your independence. To become your own hero, you must leave the comfort of your home, family, and friends. You must embark on a journey of self-discovery. Call in my energy to help you dive into the deep shadows with confidence and courage. As the shapeshifter, I will teach you the importance of disguising who you are. Not all have the right to enter your realm. I will teach you to hunt for what you need silently. Being elusive is one of my finest traits. You may not see me watching you from the depths of the shadows, but my vision is razor sharp. I can see through the darkness to the other side. I can guide you, but don't pursue me. I will find you. Wow. I always read this card for my twin, but I see a mirror in myself. Do you see one in yours? This was your card. I hope you've enjoyed this reading because I certainly have. Love you.